The Final Fart, The Doo-Doo Man, Part 3, Chapter 1, The Odorless One. After months of peace in the little town, a sinister figure emerged from the shadows, the Odorless One. Unlike the Doo-Doo Man and his crew, this villain hated humor, stink, and joy. His mission? To rid the world of laughter by neutralizing every stink-filled prank with his magical odorless powder, a substance so powerful it left only silence and gloom in its wake. The Doo-Doo Crew, consisting of the Doo-Doo Man, the Stink Snatcher, Lucy, and Mrs. Crumplebottom, first heard of the Odorless One when neighboring villages began losing their laughter. Entire towns grew eerily quiet, their people too afraid to even smile. "This is no ordinary prankster," the Doo-Doo Man said, pacing his cabbage-scented workshop. "This is someone who seeks to destroy everything we stand for. We have to stop him," Lucy said. "But how?" The Doo-Doo Man opened his book of ancient stink lore. "We'll need the Fart Stone, the most powerful prank artifact in history. It's hidden deep within the Forbidden Flatulence Forest. If we can find it, we'll have the strength to stop him." Chapter 2, The Forbidden Flatulence Forest. The journey to the Forbidden Flatulence Forest was fraught with challenges. The crew faced the swamp of stink, a bubbling mire that released foul fumes with every step. The Stink Snatcher's quick thinking saved them, as he used his green cloak to create a makeshift bridge. The Giggle Ghouls, mischievous spirits that tried to distract them with riddles and jokes. Lucy's clever answers earned their safe passage. The Fart Fountain, a chaotic geyser of sound and smell. Only the Doo-Doo Man's expertise in fart patterns allowed them to cross safely. Finally, they reached the Fart Stone's resting place, guarded by the gaseous guardian. To prove their worth, each crew member passed a trial of stink and humor. The Fart Stone accepted them, glowing brightly as the Doo-Doo Man took it in his hands. "We're ready," he said. "Let's end this." Chapter 3, The Final Showdown. The crew returned to their village, where the Odorless One waited. He stood in the town square, his black cloak billowing, the air around him eerily still. "You're too late," the Odorless One sneered. "The era of laughter and stink is over." The Doo-Doo Crew sprang into action. Lucy unleashed her mega garlic beans, Mrs. Crumplebottom laid her traps, and the Stink Snatcher hurled stink bombs. The Doo-Doo Man used the Fart Stone to release waves of laughter and stink, pushing the Odorless One back. But the Odorless One was strong, countering their attacks with his magical powder. The crew began to falter as the Fart Stone's power waned. Chapter 4, The Sacrifice. Realizing the Fart Stone couldn't withstand another attack, the Doo-Doo Man made a fateful decision. "I'll distract him," he said. "You three, get the villagers to safety." "No," Lucy cried. "There has to be another way." "There isn't," he said, smiling. "This is what I was meant to do." With the Fart Stone in hand, the Doo-Doo Man charged at the Odorless One. In one final act of heroism, he unleashed the artifact's full power in a colossal, earth-shaking fart. The blast neutralized the Odorless One's magic and sent him fleeing into the night. When the dust settled, the town was safe, but the Doo-Doo Man lay motionless, the Fart Stone shattered beside him. Chapter 5, A Legacy of Laughter. The villagers gathered in the square to mourn their hero. They built a statue of the Doo-Doo Man, holding the Fart Stone high, his mischievous grin immortalized in bronze. Lucy, the Stink Snatcher, and Mrs. Crumplebottom vowed to continue his mission, becoming the Doo-Doo Crew in his honor. Together, they spread laughter and harmless mischief, ensuring the Doo-Doo Man's legacy lived on. Though he was gone, the Doo-Doo Man's spirit remained, carried on every laugh, every prank, and every well-timed fart. The end.